In today's Money Monday segment, we are talking about a do-it-yourself experiment when it comes to retirement. Our resident expert, Kyle Wingfield from Finley Alexander Wealth Management, joins us now to explain how it came to be and how it's working out. How are you?
I'm doing really well. How about you?
I'm doing well. Tell me, what's been going on here?
Okay, so baby boomers, they were the first, I guess, generation that got stuck or experimenting with planning their own retirements. Because as many people may not know, pensions were the main retirement vehicle for so many people for so long. And then in 1978, the defined contribution plan was created. And a lot of corporations moved towards do it yourself. Here is a place you can put money for retirement. And we're no longer going to carry the burden of a pension. And so, yeah, that's what's been going on.
Because back in the day, that's exactly what it was. Most people had pensions. Now that's not the case. So what I'm seeing is that 84% of workers in 1981 had a pension compared to just 28% in 2020. So it seems like those baby boomers, just like you said, they had to figure out retirement sort of on their own accord for the first time. Their parents didn't have to do that, right?
No, like their parents, my grandparents, they look forward to retirement because you got these really fat pensions that paid you some large percentage of your average high salary for the rest of your life. And then you could leave a spousal benefit if you were to predecease your spouse. Well, that's few and far between now. Now it's on you. And what's interesting is that they never gave, baby boomers, anybody else now, an instruction booklet on how to prepare for retirement. I mean, Elsa, let's face it, you only get a chance to retire once. So it's pretty hard to get good at.
Exactly.
Right? So,
and if you've never done it before, how are you supposed to? So that was the question I was going to ask you. What does this all mean for those of us who do want to retire sometime in our lifetime or are close to retirement? And what do we need to do differently?
Okay, so great question. And one of the things I'm going to go back to all the time is, well, now you more than ever, you've got to have some structure. You've got to have a plan. And what we believe is that you need a purpose-driven plan that is goal-focused. Now, the overall, you have to get very clear on the purpose. And the purpose, if not obvious, I'm going to state it. And that is all of these efforts of saving money, putting money in different investment accounts, savings accounts, whatever, real estate, whatever. It's all to do what? It's all to create an income stream that you cannot outlive that increases while you're retired. And a lot of statistics are out there now saying that if you're a married couple and you're 62 or 60 years old today, or just life partners and you're 60, 62, you got to prepare for a 30-year retirement because there's about a 50% chance that one of you is going to make it to 92. So we've got to make this money last 30 years, and that's on you. And so you got to have a plan that puts income and cash flow at the base and then has a way to increase that money over time to beat out inflation so you can maintain your lifestyle, pour into the lives of others, and leave something meaningful for the people and places once you leave this earth.
I mean, those are all the goals, and you say it and it seems so overwhelming sometimes. If someone is feeling like I'm feeling right now, like, oh, this is great, but we need some help, how do we reach out to you?
FinleyAlexander.com, go to our digital home. There's going to be, once you're on that website, I encourage you, go to the financial literacy site, pick a report or a guide that you want to learn more about a certain subject matter. Then look at our live events and our digital events that we're having almost all the time continuously on different events different topics that surround being properly prepared, how to deal with a lot of the risk or concerns that folks just like you, me, anyone else watching would have. Like the biggest question is, will I be okay? And if so, I don't know how I'm going to be okay. I've just been putting money away. I don't know if it's going to work out. Hey, listen, that's a really good sign that perhaps reaching out to us, going to our website, get some knowledge on what to do next. And maybe it might work out for us to have a conversation and guide you in the right direction.
Absolutely. But first step, you're right. Get that free knowledge that you're offering on your website. Absolutely. Kyle Wingfield, thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.